Hi everyone, this is Ahyat Ishak. This is the second part to my advice to a friend who chatted with me on Facebook. She came to my one of my talks earlier, and she just started a new job. So she asked me, Ahyat, what's the best way to get prepared? What does it take to get prepared for property investment? So my first advice was you've got to get yourself educated. There's no way you're going to be able to invest in property if you don't have the right knowledge, right? So, number two, my advice for her was you've got to get your finances in order. Don't even think about property investment if you haven't gotten your finances in order. And what does that mean by getting your finances in order? There's three things. Number one, you've got to have an emergency fund. I don't know what people call it, but I call it the emergency fund. And it's 6 months of your living expenses. It's not 6 months of your salary, it's 6 months of your living expenses. So if it takes you 2,000 ringgit to uh, help you go by the month, that means your food, your lifestyle, your logistics, and stuff like that. So if it's 2,000 ringgit a month, times that by 6 months, and that will be 12,000 ringgit. You have to have somewhere in savings in liquid forms, very liquid, right? Low risk liquid. Um, if it's 5,000 ringgit a month, then you've got to have 30,000 ringgit somewhere as an emergency fund before you even think about property investment. So that's number one, emergency fund. So some people say 3 months is enough. I say 6 months is a really good number, just in case of any emergencies, or if you lost your jobs, at least you've got at least 6 months living expenses sorted out, right? So emergency fund. Number two is you've got to have insurance. And by the way, I'm not an insurance agent, but I truly believe in the insurance model. I think the insurance product really works. But let's do insurance for insurance sake. And what I mean by insurance is you've got to have insurance to cover you from medical emergencies, hospitalization, and stuff like that. I mean, medical emergencies can cost you a bomb, so you've got to have a backup. You've got to have the insurance to cover your emergency for medical emergencies, just in case they come. So you don't want um, the medical emergencies to eat up on your savings or your investments, stuff like that. So that's number two. Number three is you've got to start saving on your seed fund. And this seed fund is what you're going to use to pay off, to start paying for the deposits and all the transactional costs that comes with property investment. So I know it's tough to save on the seed fund. There's a lot of strategies to raise that seed fund. Maybe we'll talk more about that in a different session. But basically, those are the three things I wanted to share about getting your finances in order. So number one, that was the things. So that concludes the second part of this advice. Advice number one was get educated, get the right knowledge before you start investing. And number two is get yourself financially sorted out, have an emergency fund, get proper insurance for medical emergencies. And number three, start saving on your seed fund. And do these two even if you don't think you're going to invest anytime soon. Because you know what luck is? Luck is opportunity meets preparations. You wouldn't know, you wouldn't be lucky to get that wonderful property investment opportunity if you weren't prepared. So you've got to be prepared. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that advice helped my friend on Facebook, and I hope it will help you guys too. So till we meet again, bye.